Friends, thank you all for joining me today, this early Sunday morning, and I really appreciate you taking your time to listen to me. Hope you're all well. Uh, Welcome back to yet another episode of the End Polio Campaign by the Rotary Club of Nakawa Moves, and my name is Morgan Gendas Tubune, and I'm the Opportunity Polio Officer 2020 to 2021. So last week we talked about the timeline of Rotary's partnership in the End Polio Campaign. So polio was once a disease feared worldwide, striking suddenly and paralyzing mainly children for life. Polio now survives among the world's poorest and marginalized communities, where it stalks the most vulnerable children. And here are some of the facts, 10 facts that I need you to know about polio eradication. So my first fact would be, fact one, polio continues to paralyze children. Polio still exists and it continues to paralyze children. So while polio is a distant memory in most of the world, the disease still exists in some places and mainly affects children under 5. So 1 in 200 infections leads to irreversible paralysis, usually in the legs. So among those paralyzed, 5 to 10% die when they're becoming they die when the breathing muscles become immobilized. So them being immobilized means that they can no longer function the way they are meant to. So eventually, these children end up they end up dying if they don't seek medical attention. So a fact two, we are 99% of the way to eradicating polio globally. So when the Global Polio Eradication Initiative was formed, polio paralyzed more than 350,000 children a year. Since that time, polio case numbers have decreased by more than 99.9%. So more than 2.5 billion children have been saved from paralysis because of vaccination efforts about polio. This means that Rotary and its partners are really doing a good job in fighting this polio disease, and they still are. So more support is needed. Then fact 3 is that there are just 2 countries which have never stopped transmission of polio. Like I've always been telling you, these 2 countries are Afghanistan and Pakistan. So they face a range of challenges such as insecurity, weak health systems, and poor sanitation. So polio can spread from these endemic countries to infect children with less than adequate vaccination. So the funds that you donate basically help these countries to improve on their security, their health systems, and improve on their poor sanitation. So partly the funds, much as they also used to buy the equipment used in the vaccination, they also help to improve on these the insecurities, and like I've said. So fact 4, unlike most diseases, polio can be completely eradicated. So the 3 strains of wild polio virus, none of which can survive for long periods outside the human body. So the first strain is that one that is still existent in the above 2 countries I've told you, Pakistan and Afghanistan. So if the virus cannot find an unvaccinated person to infect, it will die out. The type 2 is wild poliovirus was eradicated in 1999, and cases of type 3 wild poliovirus haven't been found anywhere in the world since 2012. So this is something about the three viruses. That is a fact that you also need to take note. So I think I'm going to end here for today, for this week. That is what we shall have, and I'll continue next week with about the other 5 facts that you should know about Rotary's fight in polio eradication campaign. And therefore I would like to thank you for having taken your time to listen.